How's it going, everyone? So I had a request to do a video about progressives, so we're going to do it. There are two types of progressives mainly. You have this kind right here, and then you have must hit by progressives. So we're going to do this version here, so these are the most popular. So the way these work is whatever you're betting, your progressive is going to change on the cent down here for the mini and the minor. The major and the grand will always stay the same. So let's see if the game rules, it actually tells us how the jackpots work in this one. Progressives. It actually doesn't say that in this one. So the way these work is the percent of your bet, which is set by the casino. So every casino can be different, by the way, on this. Will go to build these two progressives up here. So I don't know what it is, but if you're betting $5, it might put 2 pennies of your bet into the major and 1 penny into the grand. I don't know if that's the right numbers, and that will be different on the casino. The casino does set that. So how it works, though, why you always get these two when you're in the bonuses, the easiest way to explain it is I use the example Cowboy Slots shows, which is a really easy one to say. So basically, picture you have a claw machine, and it's going to go down to the pile of prizes and grab 12 items that when you pick your coins, there's 12 of them. And it's predetermined. The second you get the bonus to pick these, it knows what the machine knows what it's paying you. It doesn't matter what you pick. And a lot of the games will actually tell you that in the game rules. This one doesn't for whatever reason. So the way it works is that thing goes and grabs 12 random balls for you. And let's just say there's 1,000,000 balls it can pick from. 95% of them will be the mini. And then 3% of them will be the minor, 1% will be the major, and 1% will be the grand. Now, I don't know if those numbers are accurate. We're using that as this example. That's why the majority of the time, you always get the mini or the minor, because the machine just grabs random ones, and there's more mini and minors available. So, if that makes any sense. It is actually random on the ones that it grabs. So the next question that I want to answer about these is, what happens if a major or a grand gets maxed out? Because the casinos can set maximum amounts these are allowed to build up to. I don't know what these are set to. Clearly this major is over 2 grand, so it's higher than 2 grand. But let's just say as an example, this was 2,000 was its max, and it could not go higher than 2. That does not mean it's any closer to hitting. Some people do think it does, but it doesn't. You have the same chance of hitting it as it would if it just hit already. But the machine does keep track of where that money is going. So say it's been at 2,000 for a year and it hasn't moved, and it finally hits. When it resets, it'll have that added extra money that's captured for the progressive to be put in towards the reset jackpot. So if it reset at 800, or say it resets at $800, if it's capped at 2,000 and it's there for a year and no one gets it, when it resets, it might reset to like another 2,000 or 1,800 or something, because that's what's already put towards it. So that's pretty much how these types of progressives works. Must hit buys are a little bit different, and lightning link are a little bit different, so we'll talk about those as well. So I just wanted to get this done since it's not busy in here. I figured I could come record this, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright guys, we're back, and I'm going to show y'all dancing drums real quick. So this is a common game that everybody plays. So I know I've talked about this before, but we're going to talk about it again because I'm doing a progressive video. This pot means absolutely nothing when it comes to how close you're about to pop to play the little game to pick it. And picking what you do doesn't matter either, and I will show you that. So it actually, I know dancing drums actually will tell you in the game rules. So like right here, the accumulation of this over time in the pot has no effect on triggering the food baby bonus. So it means absolutely nothing how full that pot is. It can pop 20,000 times in 30 seconds, or it can never pop. So just letting you guys know that doesn't mean a single thing. So don't pick out the one that's the most full. Just if you want to play it, sit down and play it. So, but yeah, that's something I wanted to point out. And all these games with firecrackers, trees, they all do this. Anything that's only growing, it all does this. It's not just dancing drums. Some of the games will actually tell you that in the rules, some don't. And it's in there somewhere, generally always in the rules, but the rules are written by bunch of lawyers, so they're not anything the average person understands. So, but yeah, we'll continue our whole thing on progressives as well. So see you guys next time I can get a chance to film. Alright guys, how's everyone doing? So we're going to talk about must-hit by progressives. Now, we don't have one on this ship, so we're going to pretend this dancing drums is must-hit by progressive. We're going to say this is 1,000 and this is 20,000 is the must-hit by. And it will tell you, it'll say must-hit by right beside it if it was one. It will tell you on the machine if it is. So how that works is the casino will set a percentage. Just say you're betting $5. If you're betting for every $5, 2 cents might go to the major, 1 cent might go to the grand, and it's going to continue to go up until that hidden number is reached. Now the casino does not know what that number is. You do not know, only the machine knows. And the way it picks it is, the very first time the machine is booted up and set up, it will randomly pick a number that is within that must hit by range. And then after the must hit by hits one time, it'll pick another number. And that will be the number is the must hit by. So you don't know what it is, but you can actually do math and calculate how much you're betting to see the increase of it going up and when it should hit by. Because if, say, this is 1,000 as the example, if it's adding 1 cent for every $5, you can do the math to figure out if it's worth playing. Because it has to hit by the 1,000 if that's what it was. So that's how must hit buys work, and they are actually very player advantage, and you actually can kind of figure out doing math how those work out. So we'll talk about Lightning Link in this video as well, and I think we got them all done. So we'll see y'all at Lightning Link. So guys, we were at Lightning Link, and something I wanted to point out. It says the grand jackpot may be won randomly after any game bought where 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those appear. So the grand can randomly drop for you. A lot of people don't know that. Apparently it rarely happens, but it can happen. So I just wanted to point that out about the grand on this one. Alright guys, so we're at Lightning Link and the machines are shut off right now, but I'll explain to you how these progressives work. So when you get the Lightning Link bonus, not the free games bonus, you're going to have 15 squares pop up on here. And if you fill all 15 squares, you win the grand. About those 15 squares, you're actually playing 15 reels. So you know how you normally have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Well, you have 15 of those, and each one of those squares is one spot on that reel. So it's very difficult to land all 15 of those on there. So it is the random number generator. It is not predetermined. So the random, every time that it's still running the random number generator, the RNG is running every time you hit that spin button. And a few of those reels might be a mile long. You don't know how long those reels are. If you're in the Lightning Link, if you see one random square that has nothing in it and it keeps moving around, chances are you're probably not winning the grand. That generally means you do mathematically have a chance, but it's as close to zero as it possibly can be. Now, when you're playing and you see a number in every single square, your odds are way higher. It's not 100%, but it is way higher. So yeah, keep that in mind when it comes to Lightning Link. It's very difficult to do. You're playing 15 reels, and there might only be 1 or 2 numbers that pop on that reel that could be a mile long. We don't know how long each one of those reels are. That's the thing with these. When it comes to slot machines, we have no clue how long those virtual reel strips are. So, or what numbers are assigned to them. So yeah, keep that in mind when you're playing these. But yeah, that pretty much wraps everything up about progressive. I think I hit it all. But yeah, pretty much they're all predetermined. There's a couple that aren't. A lot of the quick hit stuff where you're picking your free games, that is not predetermined. That's actually legit. But other than that, pretty much now every progressive is predetermined. So hopefully that answers all your questions about progressives. I know I had a couple people comment on a video, ask me to do a video about progressives and how they work, and here you go. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully this was helpful, and you guys do better in the casino because of it. See y'all next time.